Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Scow, we're cops on the case. Yay! Getting tired of murders.
Fucking hell! You moved for it! You're swerving for these poor bastards!
No, he started running before I got there. I don't know what his problem was.
You're right! Yeah, he started running away from you, and then you turned towards him.
Nope, wrong direction.
Ugh, always the fucking opposite.
God, this thing handles like a dream.
A heavy metal dream.
The best parking job. Right in the street, teleport to the curb.
It's talent. This parallel dimensional parking.
Also, have you noticed that every single one of these women ends up in a bar? I mean, she's a drunk, but...
some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I think it's just because that's commonly how a lot of people are made very vulnerable. Because they're getting overpowered by, like, men of this, like, 9-shoe size normal build, and they're beaten before they're strangled, so it's like, they're always overpowered.
Never had any money.
Yeah.
She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Hey!
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and
Phelps,
strangled in the rail depot.
stop shouting.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, he's being a bit of a doucher and wasn't paying
How
attention.
well did you know her?
Sure.
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Well,
What's...
that wasn't even a thing. I was just like, that was immediately his fucking question. We didn't even ask a question, but he's already lied.
I'm trying to look at the book, and I can't get the picture up there.
Record, Mr. McCaffrey.
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
That's a bad cop answer. Right off the top. The rapid blinking.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights.
Ah, Kami.
That kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist.
I was just joking. I forgot that that's like regular commentary on union workers.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
But bullshit.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again. I barely knew.
Things in the book.
I've got pocket rockets.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
Oh, but she was in your apartment, huh?
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Is there a chance that I can see what the book is now? Doesn't look like it. God damn it. Yeah,
He notices a Rosa. He stops for you in blinkers.
Yeah, the problem with the Union history... Yeah, what? Hello?
Levin King. Levin King, in or out?
Alright.
Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Fuck, what's code 2?
Code 2 is immediately, basically. Priority. Code 3, I think, is emergency. Code 4 is everything's fine. Code 2 is prompt. I believe. It's been a long time since I looked up LAPD codes.
An acute but non-time critical response.
Yeah.
They do not use lights or sirens to respond. Code 1 is time critical requiring lights and siren.
Oh, gotcha. And then what's code 3? Everything's fine?
Have a fucking lovely day. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus, that fucking trolley almost hit us.
Wait, no, code 3 is this emergency light. Oh, that's for fucking... Oh, there's different ones for police and... That's terrible. There's differences between them. Well, they've changed.
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, we're going back to tech services. Alright.
Okay, there's another version of it, of old radio code. 1 is do so at your own convenience, 2 is urgent, and 3 is emergency light siren. 4, no further assistance needed.
Gotcha. That one sounds more accurate.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, uh-oh, 3, oh god, 4. Alright.
What's this about, Captain?
Yep.
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
Ugh.
You sure you want to know?
Ray? As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgage. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal? Because I just had to fire one of my assistants.
What?
He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have
Ugh.
Ooh.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide
Oh,
how to
boy.
proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
I don't even want to know how he found out that he was friends with Jameson.
James probably told them. Like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was told by my friend,
Get an address
Jacoby,
from the
from
captain
in
bar. I'll meet you outside.
Corpstown.
Wait, why do we need to trace an address on McCaffrey? We just spoke to him.
Because apparently she'd been in his home.
Maybe. Oh, hold on.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Now, this might seem weird, but dispatch probably is not working in the same building. Almost certainly isn't working in the same building.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
You ran the light on Olympic. We finally collared him in the temple.
Alright, so we could go to McCaffrey's place. We could go to the bowling alley.
I don't know. Bowling alley?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like, what clues we're actually going to get at the bowling alley, admittedly.
True.
Just, she's been there. For all we know, there's going to be some fucking bowling alley shootout. And then you'd be like, oh, looks like the killer threw themselves in our investigation away again. How strange.
Question. Depends. What you got to do with it? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam ever found out.
Uh-huh.
Those aren't morals.
That's convenience.
God damn it. Just once if it were on the way, that'd be great. Like, even like within the 90-degree mark.
There was once. It was the beginning of the first case in Homicide.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Street crimes are basically an excuse to get more shootouts in the game, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And honestly, the shootouts in this game aren't necessarily all that interesting, so it's fine by me that we're not doing all of them. But if you want to complete the game, you've got 30 to do.
Wah, wah.
And since there's only 21 cases in the game, that means you're doing some of them multiple street crimes per case.
Gross.
Jesus, it's already 4:30? Holy fuck.
Time is sure flying.
And then glossy
God, it
floors.
feels so old-timey to see a bowling alley full of people.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
He's so angry.
What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Ah, Tiernan.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Just you wait, a fucking
Okay.
shootout now. Tim's gonna like pull out a fucking Aristotle and get us.
So, you gonna see your married man?
Down the left side of the alley.
Oh. Alright. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Hey, you gotta have bowling shoes to be down here. Shut up.
Especially running, that's not safe.
Look how shiny that fucking floor is.
It's great. Makes you want to like belly flop it.
Oh.
Yeah, it won't let you fucking run the lanes. So sad.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, you're right. I was really hoping for a fucking shootout. I want a vindication.
Really? You're running
Oh,
for a
fuck,
car?
car chase. Alright.
There!
Oh, we're just fucking janking a car. Alright.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Woo! Whoa!
Flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Yeah, sure they fucking do.
Need to feel virile.
Dude, don't just fucking lay into Rusty for no reason.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Nope, there's the
That's
tire.
tight.
The killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall to save himself from trouble.
Or a car, or two cars.
Oh, Jesus.
Or that, or a tree, or a bench.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. That's the end of that. About fucking time.
Hands behind your head.
You fucking psycho. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. These people are actually insane. So do we go back to question, or do we just, like, hit the apartment?
We'll hit the apartment. That's not our car. That's our car.
Oh, that was a
Alright.
nice car.
Boop, boop, boop.
Looked a bit slidey, but it hauled ass.
It did haul ass. It was, like, I don't know if it's because it was so lightweight or what, but it's just like, hey, you're taking a turn? Still taking that turn? Alright. Alright.
Yeah, like, it's probably the same engine as is in that car, it's just, like, not as much fucking steel.
Yeah. Alright. How close is that? Let's take a look. So this is
Nope.
where... That's
Oh,
the
wait, that's the
pawnbroker. We're here. That's the police station. That's not where we want to go. That's where we're going. And it's kind of on the way. Why is there a crime? Oh, that's the crime scene. I'm like, why is there a gun here?
Yeah.
So if we take not this right, but not the next right, but the right after that on 2nd Street, and then we turn left on Alameda, Alameda will take us there.
Yeah.
We just got to take a right after that. All right. Hey, we can do a street crime.
Woo! Time for El Pablo Justice.
All right. I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. No, asshole.
Ooh, that was a rough one.
I didn't even hit the brakes.
Jeez.
Whee! Alright, this is not Alameda. Fuck! We're good.
That was expensive.
It's made of steel, we're fine.
Okay, go ahead with the further.
Yo, you're fine.
Rusty is dead. Canned fish.
LAPD, stop what you're doing.
Well, it's time for a brawl.
Up to some of the rough stuff, are you?
That's not very
What's your
intimidating.
beef with this guy, Phelps?
Nope. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
Phelps, leave him be.
No, guess we're doing another car chase. See how much city damage I can cause this time.
Get back here.
Oh, stealing another car.
This one does not look fast.
It's a Plymouth P5.
It also looks like it's just struggling to accelerate.
It's not fast, but it's heavy. What are you doing?
I mean, he's not gonna ramp it. Oh, that was less good. Oh, no, and you
there
hit
was
a
a person there.
Oh, that's gonna be costly.
Oh, that's gonna get me some demerits.
I think that might be a star going by now.
Nah, we're not that bad.
Really? You like hit a
You have
bunch
to
of
do-
shit and you pounded someone else into a car.
You have to do a lot of city damage to lose a star, usually. And I don't think street crimes count.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they do. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Thanks, officer.
Yeah, well, there's no sirens in our fucking car, so
This
we look
guy
like
is
an insane person.
Careful.
He's hauling, but you're also in a Plymouth anti-speed, slow-ass motherfucking shitmobile.
Whee! Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Put your hands where I can see them. Frank Morgan?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was Harry's idea to boost a truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking, and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I was not expecting to see Frank Morgan. Whereas Rusty's like, who the fuck is this dude? In fact, yeah, he literally was like, so what's your beef with this guy?
That's hilarious. Alright. Unfortunately, now we're in a place that's not where we thought we were. Okay. So we gotta go right, and then right across the bridge, and then take a right on Alameda. Okay. Ow. Frank Morgan.
I just love this. Oh, god damn it. Look at that, this vehicle's accelerating. How nice.
So, I don't know how it is in the UK, but in the US, police vehicles are tuned to get maximum performance. So, even if you're driving the exact same model car, a police car will always outpace you.
I don't know if that's actually the case. At least not anymore.
Well, so the thing that makes me laugh about the UK police cars, because they all drive Vauxhall Astras, right?
Right.
I believe that the official reasoning for why they drive Vauxhall Astras is, quote, they're cheap and easy to replace. They're not the best car. They're not the fastest car. Cheap and easy to replace.
But yeah, now they use fucking BMWs, so...
Yeah. Yeah, all the cops in the US, or at least in my area, are changing to, like, Dodge Avengers and Chargers, and it's like, really?
Yeah, the era of speed was quite interesting for cop cars being amazing, especially in France.
Nope, wrong direction.
Oh wait, was it France? No, it might have been Belgium. Someone was just like, yeah, let's just get fucking sweet rides.
Italy.
Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah, Italy had a problem with speeders, so they eventually created a high-speed response unit that used Lamborghini. I want to say
Murcielagos?
No, it was Gallardos.
Yeah. Oh,
which
breathe, damn it.
Which those are expensive. Do you know how long it took them to crash one?
Immediately, like out the window, out the door.
A week. Within a week, they had totaled one of their very expensive Gallardos.
That is ranting. Here we go. Engines in police cars do not tend to be ever modified. They have to do high mileage and be reliable. Interceptors, though, they get top spec models. They, again, just are not modified or tuned.
Interesting. McCaffrey
is in apartment 6.
He just sounds so fucking tired.
He do.
Rooms 1 and 2, rooms 3 and 4, so he's on the next floor up. I will say that this game really does use silence very effectively.
Part of me also wonders how much of the silence is also just them not having standard, like, background tracks.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in.
Like, they used up their money pretty thoroughly.
Oh, the door was open.
Achoo! Every time you do it.
Oh, I didn't know the door was open.
I would be unable to resist doing that. I'm too childish.
Wait, what? Oh. Is that the rye?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Nope.
It's gin.
It's a book. Hello.
No.
Hello.
That looks a smidge obvious.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Yes.
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can ride him up.
Aha!
A citation, at least.
Huh.
According from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yep.
So we found the letter. We found bloody clothes and a murder weapon covered in blood. Like, this is a slam dunk open and shut case, right?
Yet again.
So why the fuck did Tiernan run? And cause so much fucking damage to the city.
Yep.
How do we get to the fucking roof? Down the hall and up the stairs, he said? Oh, here we go. I swear to God, if he runs.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Whoa. The
Another
game
fucking
actually
chase.
sent me in that direction. I didn't know where he was.
That was lucky. Also, who knows what that pigeon's secrets were?
Grosvenor McCaffrey. We must catch him now.
There he is. See him? You a runner, McCaffrey?
Like,
Stay and fight the good fight.
why the hell is there so much... Like, orgies of evidence don't happen. And we've had 5 cases with orgies of evidence. And 5 people that we arrested... Well, 4 people and 1 asshole. That...
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of them, you know...
That either decided that they were better served by keeping quiet, or...
Karate!
Oh, fuck! Jesus!
Hey, look, sometimes you need a little bit of help getting that arm in place.
Down to wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless tyranny set him up. I think that asshole Jameson did whoever was that guy you found.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in the later date.
I'll hold you to that.
So, the only problem is, the murder weapon came from the bowling alley. Which means both Tiernan and McCaffrey have links to it.
Yep.
So, if somebody's framing him, they're not doing a very good job. And if somebody's framing both of them, they're confusing the issue.
Job.
Yeah, they're confusing the issue.
Which is good.
Alright, well, let's interrogate people. You won't need daily updates, Captain.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming.
Let me get my brass knuckles.
Yeah, that guy is absolutely about to fucking whip the knucks on him. And you know what? Necrophiliac?
Unrepentant necrophiliac that sees nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And decided to get his jollies instead of calling the police.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That's a lie.
Bullshit!
Wait, do we have proof on that?
Is that victim
liquor
seen?
purchase.
Down one more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, victim last scene. Like, they were going to a hotel together, you know.
McCaffrey
Hey.
gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into
Nice
the
call.
hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later?
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
I
wonder if he took it.
He believes it.
I think doubt.
Yeah, I think bad cop is the right answer here. But let's remove an answer. Fuck! Every time!
Every time, it's never helpful. Let's go doubt.
We either
Nice.
hang this on
Good job.
you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Yeah. We are trying to squeeze this loser.
McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Okay.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
No, I think that's what we call it in the rye.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because they had an art... No, because she bought it...
Yeah, to go make up to him because they had an argument. I think that was them drinking. Right?
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her.
There, okay, alright.
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Yeah. Booze.
She left, but she came back.
Good call.
She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told
This one's easier. They gave us, like, some really concise... Well, okay, this could have been one or the other for the first one.
Yeah.
She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
He sounds so tired.
Kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I mean, that is true, but he's
being... I think he's being...
I want the truth. I think you broke into
I don't know
McCaffrey's
that...
apartment and planted a
I can
lug
back
wrench
out.
there.
That's why I pushed it.
Yeah, I was going to say this.
Do that. And there's no way you can prove any different.
Yeah, back out of that one.
You don't ask, you never find out.
So we're doubting, right?
I'm saying doubt, yeah. Yeah.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
All right.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
That's kind of cool, actually.
That is pretty
Talk
dope.
to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
So, I don't think Tiernan did it. He seemed evasive, but the sequence of events to him planting evidence in McCaffrey's apartment doesn't add up.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
This guy, however, is just smooshy cunt that he asked.
Touché, detective.
Alright, what do you got?
Let's see where this takes us.
Hopefully to someplace other than that ascot. Jesus Christ, dude.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
That's a lie.
A lie. We've already said that we have something that pins him at the murder scene.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Do.
Yes, the victim and McCaffrey.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did.
He
Try exercising your powers of
sounds genuinely surprised.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing.
We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Lie.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill
The book.
Evelyn?
No, Tiernan's
He
accusation.
just said, yes. That exact wording.
Tiernan is prepared to testify.
Imagine if we had done this before we talked to Tiernan.
If we'd done them back... I mean, I imagine that we'd get to do a back and forth instead and just return to him.
Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
God, that was such bullshit. I don't know about that.
Well, we can't accuse him, so we've got to go back and talk to Tiernan.
Yeah, return.
Why do we have a... This is weird.
Why is there a phone?
Operator, message for
I don't know.
KGPL.
Showed up on the minimap.
Oh, we getting his, record?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on
Okay.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
We need more things to lean on him with, I guess.
That's a different voice.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright. Let's go back and talk to McCaffrey about that.
Yeah.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
What a
I
douche.
came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
That's a lie.
Oh.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history.
It was in his jacket. We literally just heard it.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Red Watch is for people who think that they're, God, is it communist sympathizers, right?
I believe so, yes. Which makes sense if he has a history of unionizing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he just rumbled himself. That was a bit fucking easy. Can you hear the fucking music?
So do we charge him? I think he did it. But we should go back and talk to Tiernan, right? And yes, the music
We'll
is
get another
freaking
line
me
out of him. I wonder if he cracks too. God, that music though. I think that's the first time I've ever heard the, like, this guy looks like if he had a knife he'd already be jumping you.
I don't care. I don't
Sorry, my wife is talking to me about bedclothes.
Tell her hi.
Scout says hi. Yeah, that music was freaking me out.
Also, how weird is it that from the interrogation room, for some reason with the door closed, you could still hear people outside?
McCaffrey, I can go. It's all been cleared up.
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
What did you do?
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning.
Okay, that we know is bullshit.
I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Because he robbed them. Or they
I know
robbed
you're lying, James. You went
McCaffrey
out
even.
looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Look at his fucking face!
So
Alright.
McCaffrey's accusation.
Yes. Can you imagine you try to rub his criminal record at me? He's like,
Still
pardon,
incredibly
what,
drunk.
sorry?
You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning.
Yeah.
And he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box.
Mm-hmm.
And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn.
McCaffrey set him up.
And then it was all over the radio.
Yep.
And that he would protect
Ooh!
her. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
Not super drunk like you were.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't, you poor little bastard.
If
So you're a rank 16 make a boy cry.
if you're so drunk that you can't remember what happened, if you're literally blackout drunk, you're not killing somebody and then going to another guy to talk. To ask him to help you cover it up.
Governor McCaffrey,
I don't know, I've been blackout drunk and apparently been quite capable of a lot of dumb things.
lady. I've never heard anyone accept her.
And improv.
I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch.
Communist. There you go.
Jesus.
I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
Woo!
Yikes.
And he's a woman murdering commie.
Yikes. Alright, let's see if the city damage was so bad that I got 4 stars.
Oh god, yeah, I'm interested in that, because you really did, like, pin a woman between yourself and a car.
No injuries!
Wait! No injury? That's bullshit,
I
though.
told you, street crimes don't count.
You are so lucky.
Alright, next time on Character Select. Woo! Victory!
God damn it, I was sure for once that you'd have fucking dinked yourself at 4 despite getting an all clear.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And scow!
As an aside, I think this is the first time the case notes haven't gone, you know, I wonder what would have happened if you'd done such and such and such. This one's just a joke. Well, joke. Morbid as it is.
Well, I think there was a couple other cases, but it is pretty rare. I did find out something about, do you remember the Match Made in Heaven case with the guy that got hit by a car, but he was actually stabbed first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out that case can end with both suspects dead, one suspect dead, the other suspect dead, or both suspects alive and arrested.
Huh.
So, it's the only case that has 4 possible resolutions.